everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of the Scooch podcast. Actually, a bonus episode. That's right. We're throwing you a curveball. This will not be a part of the mainline series. I'm your host, Schooly D, and I have someone new in the studio today. And it's not JMash97, as he has been suspended from this episode due to, the shenanigans you've seen prior. He got in the negatives on the point system, so I had to kick him off the show for one episode, but he will be fresh as a spring chicken in episode 7. Today with me I have the legendary, the one and only Scooter Tube.
Hey, you guys can't see, but I'm waving at you and I have a huge smile on my face. It's so freaking awesome to be, I don't even know if we can curse, but it's so freaking awesome to be here on Scooch for the first time
we can curse.
Forever.
You can swear, just, you hear Joseph not swearing and purposely not swearing, you probably subconsciously think, we can't swear on this show.
No,
but
bro.
Yeah, you're free to say what you want.
No, bro.
If it's too edgy, I'll just have to censor
We're
it.
trying to monetize Scooch, bro. No, bro. I'm here to make sure we're
almost we're almost at $1 on Scooch from Anchor. So we're doing all right.
I'm here to make sure we're hella commercial and just amazing.
You just said hella.
But that's not really like a curse word, though.
I mean, would you want your child saying hella?
Sure. Well, if you said hell, that'd be different.
So, ScooterTube, tell us a little bit about who you are and why we should care.
I'm a black guy that does videos on the internet. I'm very shy, very awkward, very dumb.
I wouldn't say so.
Very dumb.
No. Come on.
The videos.
Come on, ScooterTube. Sell us why you're a part of Scooch and why you were supposed to be a part of Scooch. Like, come on, man.
Okay. So for you lovely people that do not know, I go to college, and the college I go to, I major in film, and I also do YouTube about different media. Not necessarily movies. I haven't touched upon the Death Note movie, but of course I had to touch upon that. Well, mainly just like cartoons and anime, but I can dabble in anything. I did a Stranger Things video. That's pretty cool. But yeah,
that is very cool.
I'm just a fan of media and film in general. I'm not necessarily educated in film, I guess you should say. But that's what,
like, film technique and stuff like that.
No, not that. No, not that. I mean, no.
What do you mean specifically?
Like, know my history of film.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And I'm not used to like actors' names or directors' names,
directors and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Joseph's kind of more into that nitty gritty kind of stuff.
So,
the finer details. That's why he's my intel guy, as you've heard before.
So I'm gonna be basically using Scooch to, I guess, buffing up my mind, big brain, upon different films. That is what I'm doing here. Wow,
that was very beautifully said, and I don't think it could have been said any better.
I hope that wasn't too long.
Man to man, YouTuber to YouTuber, I'm very happy to have you finally on the show.
I ramble on way too much every day.
No, it's fine, man. This is a podcast. We want you to vent all your feelings, all of the knowledge you have to give the Scooch viewers. I'd rather you talk. You've heard J-Mash talk, and he doesn't do it very often on the show.
Oh, speaking of Mr. J-Mash, in the last episode, or maybe it was the episode previously, I can't actually remember. Like, all of J-Mash's words sound like mumbo jumbo to me. Really? But I remember him saying, there's this joke going on in Scooch, and I don't like it personally, bro. Like, we're gonna have to fight soon. There's this joke, there is.
Can you clarify, or is it something you want to discuss when he's on the show?
No, I'm clarifying it right now, bro. There's this joke going around, and it's is that I don't shower. Now listen guys. I shower.
He doesn't.
I shower.
He doesn't actually.
Just monthly, okay? Like, or maybe bi-monthly actually. But listen,
like European style.
It's completely fine. A shower, you don't necessarily have to shower. It's just there if you go out, if you sweat and do stuff. Yeah, exactly.
That's just your natural cleansing system.
You sweat, and you get dirty. You go outside. You get touched by that illy coronavirus. Like that's.
Can we say coronavirus?
Oh god, I don't think YouTube has a problem with it anymore.
Because I remember they were demonetizing it when it was in the title. At least I don't think if it was like a subject of the video.
Yeah.
But if it was like in the title, I think they would have demonetized it for some reason.
It was like that.
I'm not sure why they would do that.
It was like that.
Maybe misinformation.
On.
Maybe
it was like that early on, but like,
I think they were afraid of like maybe people spreading misinformation about coronavirus, and if it wasn't a credible source, they'd try to, I don't know, deplatform it in some way.
I'd say it was because there were people like, pranking that I have coronavirus on a plane. Yay, let's go.
Oh my god, yeah, that fucking stupid. as we need a soundbite of that, but we need stupid from JMash97.
We 100% do, bro.
Stupid.
A-Mash couldn't do it properly like J-Mash can, bro.
So a little bit of a meme on the show is, I always forget what we were just talking about, but I think I do remember. And you were discussing your anger towards, was it Joseph specifically making fun of you not taking a shower, or was it both of us? Because I personally started that meme.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't talking about anything.
You were talking about you're mad at, I think, the show in general.
I wasn't talking about anything, man. I'm just here to have fun and talk, bro. This is a bonus episode.
Okay. Sure. So, is film something you dabble in on your personal YouTube channel? Like, I know, rather a better question would be, does film inspire your YouTube channel? Because I know you have like skits that have different camera angles and a story and things like that.
I'd say yes.
Any films in particular, or just in general?
All right. Are you asking tough questions now? Okay.
I'm a hard-hitting reporter, dude. That's what I do.
I don't think anything in particular has, over like this brief period of time, like throughout like the 5 or 6 years that Scooter Tube has been around, I don't think any certain skits have been inspired by certain films. Of course, there were some inspired by YouTubers, some inspired by like some inspired by Death Note. There's some inspired by anime, Naruto, Death Note,
sure.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I can see the influences. Like you've done Death Note themed skits before.
Yeah,
where you were Light Yagami.
Yeah. And
so do you want to tell the audience kind of well, not kind of, but the reason why you were not able to start Scooge with Joseph and I from the beginning? Is that something, I don't know, too private? Or I know we didn't really discuss a lot of it, Joseph and I, on the show. We just kind of like, haha, funny meme, Darius has to take a shower kind of thing.
Was that a meme? I was literally I was literally in the shower the entire time.
So you haven't seen the first 6 episodes?
Bro, I have my phone and charger in there. Come on, bro.
Is your phone waterproof along with your charger?
Of course it is, bro.
I don't think there is any waterproof chargers.
I was. That's all I've been doing this entire time, just pooping and showering.
pooping and scooging.
That's about it, bro.
Watching Scooge on the toilet.
So, quick question.
So,
is there going to be any ad breaks in this episode?
Well, that is a good question. We're not quite at that point, but sure, why not?
I mean, there doesn't have to be. Like, a bonus episode could be very fucking short. Oh, whoopsie. Very freaking short.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it went over an hour.
Like, what can we talk about for over an hour? I guess you can keep asking me questions.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions for you, actually.
Do you actually?
And, yeah. Well, I mean, we want the Scooge viewer base to be familiar with you because they've grown to love JMash97, and they've come to antagonize me for being the asshole.
Yeah,
host.
I hear JMash is like, what's he called? The most lovable co-host.
Yeah, most lovable co-host in the world. He got the award July 27th at the Potties.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I like the Potties.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was very fair to vote him world's best co-host. Lovable, sorry.
I'm going to be competing with JMash to get that award next year.
Yeah. Like we discussed before, both of you start off with 200 points, and there's different things you could do to earn points or to deduct points. And I will be keeping track. This is not a meme, guys. I'm buying a iconic notebook specifically for that, and notes, of course. Like bullet points I want to reach, because I don't know. I don't really like having it on a notepad digitally. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
And like if I could write it real quickly, even during the conversation, like it pops in my head.
I will agree with you on that. It is easier to write. I mean, it's quicker to write stuff
just
down.
Jot something down.
Than it is to type stuff. Oh, I could agree with you on that.
Right.
Because oh my god, how I had to view Death Note is fucking horrible. in the Pokemon movie, I had to like pause it. Fuck, let me type that down right quick so I don't forget it. Okay, I can play it now.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's a question you didn't want to answer, why you were not here from the get-go.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna be serious, I just wasn't here. I just wasn't here. Okay,
fair enough. Busy. He was with family during a tough time.
Busy bee. That's me.
Busy. Yeah, that's him. He's buzzing all around. Hot buzz. So Darius, have you seen any good film lately? As of this year,
Fuck.
It could be it could be movies from this year, but I would just say any movies you've watched that stuck out in your mind or struck a chord with you.
If we're talking about movies, I don't necessarily like go out of my way to catch a film. I think the only film I watched this year was probably like Into the Spider-Verse.
But you seen that last year and the year before.
Did I?
Right?
When did it come out? When did it?
It came out 2017 or 18.
When did it get to Netflix, and when did I tell you to watch it? Because that's more than likely around
that was
the time.
like 20. That was definitely last year. It wasn't this year.
Jesus Christ! All right, then I guess I haven't seen anything this year.
Wow, you've seen zero movies.
Yep. Movie wise, I don't think I've seen anything this year. I've been heavily playing games. I spend most of my time. I actually spend most of my time on YouTube, since most videos I look at now are like hour, 2 hour long. Now I spend most of my time looking at YouTube stuff. Like I'm like, bro, I don't have time to watch a movie, and then I go and watch like a review about a game, and it's like an hour and 30 minutes long.
But you don't can't watch a movie.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing you haven't seen the movie we're going to discuss.
Not yet, bro. Of course not.
Well, recording has to happen this week.
Yeah, it does, bro. We have time.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Just, I don't want you to get sidetracked and watch 4 hours of someone talking about Nikocado avocado, okay? I know you'll do it.
I will end up doing it.
That is crazy though, like how much can you talk about Nikocado avocado?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like he has to, I guess, maybe go over like heavily, I don't know what, like how much drama you could go over without it sounding very just samey.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, bro, this is gonna be like a tough watch, because I already feel like some of his videos, like he kind of you know how sometimes in my videos it kind of sounds like I repeat myself, but kind of like in a different way. I kind of like say it in a different way.
Yeah, so you have like similes to the prior sentence.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he does.
I think I've picked up on that.
I feel like he does some of that every now and then. Like he'll like mention something, and I'm like, isn't that kind of what you stated earlier a little bit? But he's still a cool person. I like Tro. He's cool.
Who?
Tro.
Is that his name?
Tro. Tiara.
Oh, yeah. Acronym. For those who don't know what the heck we're talking about, there's a guy, if you're not familiar with him, YouTuber, The Right Opinion. He makes these ridiculously long video essays for the most part.
When did I get into him? I don't know.
But yeah, Darius has been straying away from, I mean, he still does like commentary videos like he's done for a while, but he's like strayed away from skits and like full on video essay mode, which I don't mind. This is true. This guy's all about video essays now, which again I don't mind. I like the content you produce.
I think more recently, after doing like the regular show one, then going to do the close enough one, it kind of tired me out from video essays a bit. That's why I'm like, all right, Matt Pat released something. I really like this. Let's talk about this. I can do this.
I don't mean to spoil any plans, and I could probably bleep this out post-production if you want me to, but are you still working on another MatPat video? I know you were talking about the food theorist and you want to make a video on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to still do that. Yes. I don't know if it's going to... No, it's definitely going to be commentary. I don't want to put more stuff on myself. It's definitely going to be commentary.
Yeah, like or last night, I guess you could say now, the ungodly hour that we're recording this, he asked me, he's like, oh yeah, I was going to ask you, can you edit a video essay for me? And it's like, it's a tiring process, man. I've edited 2 videos for Darius in that sort of format, and it could be exhausting. Like, I remember the first top 10 cartoons, was it? Something along those lines. Like, I don't think I told you the process, but I literally spent 2 days on my computer. Like, I'm not lying. I was glued to my computer. I maybe slept 3 hours throughout that whole process, because like when I make a video, all my inspirations kind of lie there. Like it's hard for me, like I've never successfully done it, but it's really hard for me to have a project going up and then coming back to it. I always find very difficult, and I've already tried that with a video I haven't released on my Scrolly D channel, where I wrote a script. I already had like the first minute filmed or clips put together, and it's like, you know, I can't do this all at one time. I'm busy with work, and I just need, you know, good mental health. I don't want to have the stress of having this waning on me all the time, like, oh, you gotta do this video. But yeah, I've tried coming back to it countless times, and I just cannot muster the creativity to keep going with it. So when I made that video, I'm telling you, man, I literally spent 2 whole days on it.
Yeah.
And then the second one, the one about podcast, actually, what was the TV show called? That's kind of a
on the Midnight Gospel.
Yeah, the Midnight Gospel, and that's kind of PTSD for me. I use that term very lightly. I know it's a serious issue, but because just like I was having problems with Adobe Premiere at that time, and stuff kept crashing, and like it wasn't as good as the first video essay.
I was like, you spent all that time on there just for me to message you and be like, I don't think it was good as the 10 things video.
Which is fine. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I do agree with you in some aspects, but it's like I feel like he didn't give me that much to work with, as much as he did the first one. Like, I don't know what I could have done better. I mean, I know I probably could have done something better, but to start from scratch from just a pure audio file, it's really hard. And if you're trying to do it for somebody different, especially, you don't really know what they want in particular, and you kind of like think about, oh, maybe, because I know I've known Darius a long time and I know his tastes, so I try to put together something I think that he would do on his own, but just did not have the time to. But yeah, that Midnight Gospel video, after that I'm like, I don't really want to work on another videos.
That's exactly what I was like after close enough. I'm like, oh no, I've spent like 2 weeks now on video essays. Oh no, can I stop now, please?
And also with your Parasite video as well.
For a bit, and then bro, it's like I'm gonna go back to commentary for a bit, and then like maybe hop back into it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's not a maybe. I definitely will.
Yeah, I'm trying commentary, dude. Like I already have a few videos in my brain to do. Just haven't executed it yet. But that video about me moving Chill with Scroll to Twitch, I feel like it could work with commentary. That sort of style that I sort of portrayed in that video.
Yeah, that was cute. I liked it.
Thanks. Cute. I love how that's Darius's new word to describe everything. Cute. It wasn't good. It's just cute.
Yeah, it was cute. I liked it. You talked.
But also, yeah, you were there.
You were there
on camera.
It had a thumbnail. There were sound effects.
Not really. Yeah, there's a fart.
You still there?
But that video is pointless. But I really was in the mood to make a video, and I was like, well, fuck it. I'm streaming anyway later tonight. Why don't I have like the 4 people who watch Chill with Squirrel move over to Twitch, just to let them know that it will no longer. I probably won't be streaming on YouTube for the time being. But yeah, I made that video in like 2 hours, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Some video essays I have stashed up are. I got one on Naruto that I mentioned in the MatPat video that I just have never went back to actually start scripting. Also have one about Beyblade that I want to do that I also haven't went to start scripting because I wanted to kind of like watch the old shows again to kind of refamiliarize myself with it. And the Final Fantasy VII video, which the script is done. I just got to record it. Blah 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 blah. This is the video I wanted Skrills to edit, but he turned me down.
The Final Fantasy VII review.
But this is
something.
It is hella long, I think. Like scrolling down, like it does take a little bit longer to scroll down than it does for like my close enough script and stuff. So I could understand why you wouldn't want to.
I am interested, and I don't think I've ever explored this with you or asked you. How is the recording process with you in terms of audio? Do you do it all in one take? Are there multiple parts that you like? Do you get finished with like a paragraph and then record another one, or is it all in one go?
This is
sort of thing.
This is actually interesting for me. Now I do it all in one go.
Oh wow. I don't think I could do that.
No, listen. Like, all right, back in the day, back when like reaction reviews were like my shit. I used to read the first paragraph, stop the recording, started at the end of that one, read the next one, blah 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 blah. But I was like, fuck, bro. Now I got to go through and edit each of these things individually. So I started just like recording the whole thing in like one session. Of course there's gonna be fuck ups and stuff within there, but I just had to cut that out. That's basically it. But it isn't that bad, surprisingly.
Right. And like that's something I think would be interesting if you ever became a VO artist, or myself included. Because you'll have to take a shitload of takes.
Yes.
Do you feel like that would be a hard job, because you're not behind the scenes editing the audio, not stressing about it. You know it'll sound good, but you just have to bring the performance with you. Do you think that would be a profession you'd like to pursue, or not even that? Like, would it be something hard, or you think would be difficult?
It would be an interesting profession. I do think it would be hard. You would probably have to do takes, but there are like, if you're talking about actually getting into the business and not just kind of doing stuff for some people every now and then. If you're actually getting into the business, obviously there are time constraints. The sound director may not like necessarily know what he's looking for, so you might have to like improvise how you deliver it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he really knows how he wants you to deliver it, but you just like can't do it. Or in like I said, the time constraints. Maybe you don't have enough time to deliver it perfectly, and you'll hear it and be like, "Oh fuck, I could have did that a whole lot better." So yeah, it'd be an interesting career.
Yeah, I think so too. Although I don't think I have the loveliest voice, and I personally not all crazy about my voice, but I think it would be fun to do. There's something else I wanted to ask you, Darius. What is the worst dubbed anime in your opinion?
Whoa, question. You came back on a very interesting question. your voice came back on a very interesting question. It went blank, and then the next thing I heard was worst anime opinion.
Discord can't live with it, can't live without it. I much prefer it to Skype. Yes. Better sound quality. It
is better for like JMesh and stuff, especially through Skype. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I don't get his connection, man. It's the weirdest anomaly I can't even fathom. Like for instance, when we were streaming that one time, he could be online to talk on Discord, but he couldn't connect on. I don't know, dude. It's so weird.
But worst anime dub. I'll answer this question first, and you can go back and shit on JMesh.
Sure. I'd rather not. We do enough of that on the show.
It's not necessarily the worst anime dub, but like Ghost Stories is just very interesting.
Ghost Stories?
Yes. Have you seen any abridged show on YouTube ever?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so all of that stuff, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, anything, all of that basically stems from the horrible fucking dub of Ghost Stories. Basically, the anime studio that gave the company, which was Funimation, I think, but like a very like low budgeted Funimation at the time because they were still new. They gave them the show and they said, "Look, all you had to keep from the show are like the character names. Just, you can change anything, whatever you want to about the show. We just want you to make it interesting.
Interesting. For me, the one that sticks in my mind, like I've seen some anime, but one that sticks out to me right now is the Mega Man anime that had some pretty atrocious voice acting in it.
Are you talking about
pretty wooden? Not atrocious, but kind of wooden in the delivery.
Are you talking about Battle Network?
No, not Battle Network. It was from the 90s.
Oh, okay. I thought Battle Network was cool when I was a kid.
No, not Battle Network, the original. What is the best dubbed anime?
Ooh. You can be very generic. I can be very generic right now and say Death Note.
Well, give us the generic answer.
Death Note.
Yeah, that was, I like that one a lot, actually. The voice performance too.
I really enjoyed Death Note. It was great. Blah 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 blah. One of the first anime I've ever gotten in. One of the first shows where I knew, oh, so this is called an anime that I've watched. And yeah, ever since then, it might be a biased standpoint, but a lot of people have just biased standpoint. It's a fucking fantastic show.
Right. For me, nothing really sticks out. Like, most anime I've seen have done a fine job, but nothing really stands out to me like incredible. I'm
trying to think
Naruto
now.
Was good. Dragon Ball was fine. But nothing like outstanding, I would say.
So, Naruto's an interesting thing for me. It's probably just a me thing, but I've went back and seen like part 1 before, and oh my god, bro. But it's not necessarily the voice acting, like, that's still kind of on point. Just like the characters in general, I fucking hate almost every fucking character in the early stages. Until like halfway through the like part 1, like when they're still kids. I'm like, bro, everybody's fucking annoying, and it pisses me off.
We're going to take a quick sponsor break to have a word from our sponsors. Here they are. Are you looking or have the drive to create your very own podcast? Does it seem like a tedious task or just a dream you have to work your way up through the ranks just to get to? Well, look no further. Thankfully, there's Anchor. Anchor is a totally free site and application that will get your podcast going from the ground up. There's plenty of creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. Also, you can make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Make sure to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. And we are back to part 2 of the bonus episode of Scooge, the cursed bonus episode. And we were on the topic of bad dubs.
Wow, we actually were on that topic. Were we? It's been a good couple
yeah,
of days.
You remember our hour-long break?
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since then, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, we first started recording in February. It's August right now.
Yeah, like we recorded this bonus episode like way before Scooge was even an idea.
Before Scooge started, before the trailer came out. I still kind of hate that trailer. I think about taking it down, but I was like, no, it's the first video. I should just keep it up.
Yeah, I feel you. I think I took my first video down recently. No, not recently, but like within this year.
So I have another question for you. Worst dub or voice acting or what have you in a video game that you could think of?
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Spicy.
I gotta think again. Fuck.
Bad for me. Probably anything pre 2000s.
Jesus Christ.
To be honest, I mean, voice delivery just wasn't there.
Yeah,
And,
that's
like,
what. Oh, I mean, like, alright, sometimes, like a static, monotonous voice just kind of gets you good, bro.
I guess it
gets
helps
in
you
the feels.
place yourself in the protagonist's boots as yourself if they're just kind of there, not much in the way of personality.
Oh,
I guess it'd be easier to immerse yourself.
Speaking of that, I'm going to give a mind-blowing answer.
Okay, let's hear it.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I haven't played that, so
It's actually it's new. It's on the Switch. Oh, it's the first.
oh, okay.
It's the first.
I remember people were shitting on it.
It's the first
right?
main gen game on the Switch. Yes, people were shitting on it for a multitude of reasons. I've thought about talking about it, but I'm not going to in like video format.
Because you haven't personally played it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've played it through on my close personal friends account, but like,
Oh, okay.
not like.
Oh yeah,
me.
I forgot he has a Switch.
Yeah, not like me personally. I haven't like played through it.
So you've seen him play Sword and Shield.
Yes,
Okay.
but bro,
And the voice acting was bad?
it's not that the voice acting was bad. It's that there was no fucking voice acting.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's weird because I kind of like that.
No, you don't understand, bro. Like, there were cutscenes specifically made for voice acting to come in, but they just their mouths just flap and dialogue just appears down at the bottom.
Well, yeah, I think that happens a lot in Japanese.
You don't understand, bro. like
I do understand.
No, because I like it in like old Pokemon games and stuff, but like you shouldn't like. Do you know what I mean when I say like a game like cuts into a cutscene?
Yeah,
Cuts into a cutscene.
It's called a cutscene.
Everything looks beautiful and everything. They're moving.
Oh, I hate that where it's like a jarring contrast between in-game graphics and like cinematic cutscene.
Yeah, like the cinematic stuff. Everything looks beautiful. Like the president is talking to Leon and he's like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna do all of this, blah 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 blah." Or like Leon's making like a powerful speech at the thing, and it's like, this would hit me a whole lot more if maybe voice acting was put into here.
Well,
just a hunch.
Like, sure, I haven't seen any gameplay, so I could agree with you.
I mean, not like throughout the entire game, obviously, like dialogue boxes and stuff, no voice acting. You don't have to do anything like that. Just if you're gonna do a cutscene, like, sure, do it, please. Like, if you're gonna make it look like they're talking, you know what I mean? Like, they even threw a concert in the game, but since there's no dialogue, he was just singing and nothing was coming out of his mouth, bro.
That was a bit odd, but like, I was gonna say, for example, one of my favorite video games has no voice acting, very minimal. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. No voice acting.
Yeah,
and that's like,
I just found out recently that Breath of the Wild was like the first Zelda with voice acting.
Yeah, it was the first one where like Zelda talks. Yeah, or Ganon. I think Ganon did talk a little bit in Wind Waker, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think I am mistaken. I think there was no voice acting in that one as well. One came to my mind for bad voice acting in video games, and that would have to, the crowning achievement to that would be Resident Evil 1. Have you, I'm sure you're kind of familiar with the VO in that game, right?
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny, but it's charming. It's like bad in a charming way, I guess. Kind of a.
I know. I've seen a clip, like, because I haven't gotten to that point in on my Devil May Cry playthrough. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but
pierce your soul with lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy. I mean, I think he would have nailed it on another take.
Yeah.
But it seemed like
100%.
maybe they're on a time constraint. That was the only take they could have. Because his voice cracks. And it's funny. It's always funny when someone's voice cracks. I think mine almost just did. Sorry to be such a questionnaire, but what's an example to you that sticks out in your mind of very good VO in a video game?
In a video game? Ooh.
Yeah. Very good, like, just like moved you emotionally, or just any that gave a wow factor that stuck in your mind.
Fuck, bro, these tough, hard-hitting questions.
I should be a hard-hitting reporter. I actually did have, sorry to get sidetracked, but I did have like the idea of like if we ever got together again with Scooter 2, like interview people. I think that'd be really fun.
That'd be so hilarious and stupid, bro.
Not stupid,
Yeah,
man. Like,
bro, if we did like A-Mash in public or something like that, bro.
well, we don't have to be silly like that. We could just be honest people.
I know.
Like,
I just
at
like
an
being silly.
event or something we find strange, you know, we could ask questions, not be demeaning or anything like that, but just. But yeah, I think that would be funny to kind of introduce the A-Mash character to the world,
It
where
100%
he's kind
would.
of this oxymoron of culture.
What was the question? Oh, good voice acting.
Yeah, good video games.
Oh man, I should really think about stuff more. Damn it! It sucks because
Well, you are put on the spot, so
it sucks because like the majority of games I play are like either JRPGs or anime related games.
right.
So when it comes to voice acting, like obviously like the only two stuff that like pops into my head instantly is like the recent Atlas games I've played, which are like Persona 4 and 5 and Catherine.
Okay, sure. Yeah, fair. Totally fair. I think Catherine was beautifully voiced.
And fun fact about Catherine, which I didn't know until recently.
Yeah.
The production of Catherine was made so they could know what kind of style they wanted when making Persona 5. Afterwards they kind of just like the characters and end up actually making that a game as well.
Okay. So they were trying something new in the way of graphics for Catherine, and then once everybody critically acclaimed it, they're like, okay, green light, we can make Persona 5 in this style.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see 3 and 4,
I love this style.
If you see 3 and 4,
No, I haven't.
On
No, I
Persona 3
haven't,
and 4, the gameplay for those are kind of different.
It looks like 3D Pokemon, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's a perfect way to say it.
Yeah, I think I have seen. Are you familiar with that Shin Megami series? Is that any correlation with that?
I'm becoming familiar with it. It is actually familiar. It is in correlation with Persona. It's the mainline series where Persona was a spinoff from. Actually.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But Persona just got so much more popular that it overcast Shin Megami Tensei now.
And I also think it's a more brand-friendly name.
Yeah.
To the Western audience, Persona.
Yeah. Even the story's more like friendly. The
like what westernized.
the God damn it. The trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 came out recently on like the last like mini Nintendo Direct, and it starts off with the demon Lucifer looking into the camera saying God is no more, and like it's up to you and shit. Like Lucifer, Beelzebub, and like Satan, all of those are different characters in Shin Megami Tensei.
Wow. I knew it did kind of delve into like hellish aspects or devil sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not super familiar with it. But it has always been a video game franchise that I've always heard growing up. Just
what I hear about it is like they're like this. I hear a lot of people hyping up the difficulty of Shin Megami Tensei. That's what I hear.
Is it turn-based as well?
Yes, it's turn-based also.
Okay. Not my style, but if something's gripping enough, I'm willing to compromise.
Yeah, I would have said that too. Before P5, and I guess I play Pokemon as well, but like, I wouldn't have said like turn-based was kind of like my go-to thing. But I'm kind of getting into it, diving into it a bit more. It's pretty fun. If I had a Switch, I'd play like Xenoblade and like Fire Emblem and other stuff like that as well.
Cool. One video game franchise, I guess you could say at this point, that sticks in my mind as really great VO is the Soulsborne series. I think has amazing voice acting in it. My favorite, actually.
Dude, even Bloodborne.
What do you mean? Like in terms of like good voice acting?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's actually the best. Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't played the game fully, but I've seen like one of my favorite YouTubers when I was really into the Souls series back when was Epic Name Bro, and he would do like these full playthroughs of those kinds of things, and I watched the whole Bloodborne. So.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I think I've seen a full. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
You eat your words, sir.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I do watch one gaming channel, but that's it. Or two.
Scooter Plays, that's it.
Yeah, Scooter Plays. Is the only gaming channel I watch.
Is this like a shameless plug right now? Guys, we're gonna start doing Scooter Plays again.
Guys, we know you're hyped. Scooter Plays is coming back.
We know we've been hungry for more Scooter Plays.
All 15 of you that watch every single video from that, I know you guys are so excited.
Darius.
What's up?
We only have 5 subscribers.
No, I was talking about the views. Like, just they get like they get like 15 views per day.
Yeah, why did it always average like 15? 3 likes maybe.
Yeah.
Which
are probably all from like our channel.
Yeah. Scooter Plays is fun though. I love Scooter Plays.
Yeah, it's definitely coming back. Better video editing, better audio.
Yeah, better video editing, better audio. Be pumped. I would. Like. I think it's legitimately being hyped up. Like, I'm excited for it. I think you should be too.
Hell yeah.
Have some bangers out.
Crash Bandicoot. Hell yeah.
just Crash gameplay.
Darius
failing.
I'm gonna start over and beat the entire Crash 1 through 3 and get prepared for 4.
That's right. They did announce 4. Before we close, I have a few, like just a couple more segments I wanted to get through with you, just so people know you a little bit more. But I think they've grown comfortable with you at this point.
I mean, if they stayed clicked on at least.
Yeah. I mean, if like, another thing I wanted to get into. Now Ireland is no longer our top viewer country. It's America, and mostly in Ohio. So Jake Paul and Logan Paul are for sure watching.
And this is why I am coming back, because I'm an American, and I think America's the top thing in like all of my channels as well. So obviously I'm popular in America, and they thought, hey, so we can get even more popular in America, why not bring on our friend Scooter Tube?
That's exactly our thought process behind you coming on the show. Now, for a while, like not YouTube related, but for a while on like other platforms, it was mainly Ireland and like 30% in America. But now it kind of shifted to a little bit from Netherlands but now it's mostly in America and Washington, Ohio, and sometimes I listen to it on Spotify. So, not gonna dox myself. We'll just say Canada.
I think I literally only listen to Scoot on Spotify.
Really? I thought you listened to it on YouTube.
No, it's the only thing I actually use Spotify for is to watch Scoots.
Really? Because it would say your state, but it doesn't say your state, dude. That's so weird. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe it has to be like a major city.
I don't know.
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, most of our audience is like 18 to 24, some in the 30s and 40s as well, which is cool. 100% male. Whereas our female viewers, come on, ladies.
I get female viewers sometimes. You just got to talk about that specific movie or so that has a massive Twilight.
Maybe talk about 13 Reasons Why.
We're doing Scooge on Twilight and 13 Reasons Why next.
We should probably like watch 13 Reasons Why and talk about the seasons on the show. That would probably garner a lot of female viewership.
Yeah, it'd probably garner like a lot of viewership in general.
Right. I think you're right.
I know a lot of people don't like the show, but it'd probably be an interesting watch.
Sure. Maybe it could just be something you and I could do just as probably.
Just
no.
Like, what? No, I don't watch teen drama.
Teen drama. But you love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And he loved whatever that Happy movie was he recommended and y'all did a movie.
Yeah, the way back.
Yeah,
that was like a coming of age teen drama. Yeah, so maybe he would be on board. I don't know. We'll see. But
if
back on topic.
Or one more thing before back on topic. Also, if you want to, we could do like maybe like I guess talk about my animation stuff to get into. I know.
Sure. Yeah.
I know. You talked about this before. I don't know if you would like me to say it on here, but we have mentioned maybe talking about Close Enough on here.
Yeah, I wanted to do that with you.
I wanted an excuse to try to watch BoJack Horseman. Maybe this could be that excuse. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard it's really hard to get into initially from the first season.
Yeah,
but it gets better.
I also heard that.
Yeah, maybe we can dive deep into TV shows and have our TV segments.
Yep.
Because I mean, yeah, Scooge is mostly about movies, but in the description it says, have you read the description before? That I initially did when I created the channel.
I've read the Spotify description.
All right, let me read you the Scooge description verbatim on YouTube.
All I remember is like just three lads doing stuff. I don't remember.
Okay, here is the initial intro when I created the channel in March. This is verbatim, guys. So you can't say, oh, why are you talking about TVs or video games? Okay, here we go. Scooter Tube X JMash 97, the most controversial and ambitious anime crossover, bringing you the ultimate opinion on movies, games, and other sources of media. Stay tuned.
I do remember reading that now that you said it.
So we do have an excuse to talk about other mediums, not just film. But that is the main.
Listen, guys, the J in Scooge stands for games.
James. Who's James? Oh yeah. Do you wanna? I doubt. I don't know. Maybe if we get fewer or more viewership in the future, you could have Q&A sessions, and maybe it's like someone's like, "Oh, where'd you get the name from? Do you want to kind of discuss the origins of the name of Scooge?" Or
I'd say wait for a lot of people to ask.
Okay, sure.
Cause
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing basically the same thing with Scooter Soup. Just wait people to ask why.
Sure.
Why Scooter? Why Scooch? Why the name JMash97? No one knows.
I'm still asking that question. He does want to change it though.
All right. Is there another topic we can do, or can we just take this time to figure out names for JMash97's channel?
We're about to close, but one segment before we close is I just wanted to kind of delve into our beginnings. Like,
ooh,
it's so cool to finally have a podcast, because like our initial coming into YouTube was to be a podcast channel.
For those of you who do not know, ScooterTube's original name was Scooter Podcast.
Shocking.
And
riveting stuff. I'm not even a part of the channel anymore. It's changed so much. It's so crazy how much it's changed.
I guess the reason why it was is because, I don't know, we wanted to do a lot of stuff, but podcast was the main thing. But we were like, wait, how the fuck do we do a podcast but video format? That was the main question. How the fuck do we do a podcast but in video format?
Yeah.
But now everybody's fucking doing a podcast in video format, and we're like, man,
a lot of
we definitely missed the boat on this one.
And celebrities have executed quite well for it to be a video medium, for sure. But we didn't have the proper audio equipment. Like, we didn't have mics. Like, you had mics, but not like one for each one of us. And it was, from the get-go, it was terrible. Scooter Podcast. I recall our first episode. Darius had the fucking most generic stock music playing too loud over our voices. It's so funny, man.
Oh no. It's great still. I love it.
Yeah. Now I'm curious, should we have different background music for the bonus episodes? I kind of just like the chill jazz I have been doing.
Ooh, maybe
background music.
Maybe chill techno.
Chill techno, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe kind of since half of our topics were like anime and games, just like maybe like a 8-bit type of sound.
Maybe. I just find the jazz like really fits the podcast vibe. Like, it's really smooth, easy to listen to, doesn't overpower the voices. I think it's like, in the most literal sense, perfect like background music.
Yeah, no,
that's not distracting.
Yeah, no, 100%. If you look at anything on not ScooterTube, but that bastard channel Scooter Reacts. I only use like 2 soundtracks now and there recently, and they're both just kind of like very chill ambiance type of sounds.
Sure, yeah. But yeah, it's just I feel really blessed right now and just humbled that like I'm in a position now where it's like a semi-professional setup where I could actually have my podcast with my closest buddies. And
I thought you were getting ready to close this out. I thought you were about to say, I just can't believe now that we finally have a big YouTuber in our Scooch group.
Well, that is true. We do have the a YouTuber with the biggest clout, with a collective of about 1,000 subs.
Thank you.
So he is the biggest guy on our channel.
People hate me.
You should be the host.
People hate me. Hey, it's me.
What was I talking about, Darius? I was spilling my heart out, and then Darius just made a fucking terrible joke about himself being narcissistic as always. But yeah, just if you're listening right now, that I just want you to know that I do appreciate you watching. And Scooge is really, my passion project. Like, I do other YouTube stuff on the side, but really this is where most of my passion is.
And also, for those of you watching, if you did not hear this today, you cute, you beautiful, and you have a fine ass. You're welcome.
Can we get Joseph back on the show? Actually, let's just have Darius on the show. Forget JMatch97. He's out of Scooge. He's out of here.
Forget everybody a part of Scooge. It's just me just rambling on
It's
about dumb
music.
shit.
It's just the background music.
Oh god.
Our compilation of jazz.
Yeah, we're just like different sideshows of the movie playing.
But no, Scooge needs all three of us, and we did get by with only two of us for the first 6 episodes, but I feel like now it's going to be complete in the next episode, and I think you'll see the result of that in the future episodes.
I personally think my first episode is going to be very much of a clusterfuck, because I feel like we won't know like how, like, not only our we kind of know our dynamics, but like
Sure.
it's kind of like the format of it, because like normally in the 2-man group, like you start talking and say stuff. Joseph waits for you to end. Then he says, "You should talk more." Then you talk more. And then you look at Joseph and he says, "What, bro? This isn't my show." Then you talk a lot more.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's the worst.
Just weird.
Man.
How's a 3-man group gonna be? I think we should just let Noah talk for the entire hour. Well, me and J Master are like ad-libs in the background.
It'll be TMDP.
It's lit.
That's it. Man, there is like kind of a multitude of things I want to cover, but I think it's about time to wrap this episode up. Do you have any closing words for us?
I can't really say anything else, but thank you for having me on. It's nice to be on Scooge, honestly. Like, jokes aside, this episode's been filled with jokes and somewhat serious topics. But jokes aside, it's cool. All you people are cool. Scooge is cool. Basically, it's cute. I like it.
That's cute. That's the ultimatum. Yeah, I mean, this has been going. We've had this planned out since like November, December. We've talked about it. It's just so cool to finally have it out, especially like on legitimate platforms like Spotify. Not saying YouTube's not a legitimate platform.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Anybody can just upload on YouTube with a phone number and email address. But yes. Oh yeah. Is this under wraps, or can I say that you have a hit piece on Scooge coming out soon?
Oh.
Should we not talk about it?
I don't know. We could talk about it. We could say between me, you, and Scooge, that's our secret. People at ScooterTube don't need to know. Or,
oh yeah, that's right.
It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, hey, other people on the internet don't need to know. That's between us and Scooge.
Hey, if you're not a subscriber to Scooge, or if you don't know ScooterTube, at least you could listen. But if you're from ScooterTube, do not watch this part. Do
not watch this part.
Close out the video.
It's only us and the 15 loyal
Scooge
subscribers
members.
of Scooge. That's it. Guys, it's happening. I'm working on a very, very, very... Not really. Oh, it depends. I'm working on a semi-decent critical piece on Scooge itself. And its little 2-man dynamic. I'm gonna see from the first episode how it started to how it is now, and how they have maybe evolved, maybe changed, maybe got worse, maybe got better.
For the worse.
Who knows? Who knows?
I love it. Well, can't wait to see your video come to fruition, and thank you for being on this episode and introducing Scooge, who you are. happy to have you as a official cast member.
No, dude, thanks for having me. Of course, man. I'm blessed to be here, bro. I'm not necessarily a religious person, but fuck, bro. Like, me and God, like, we'd smash you. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, make sure to tune in on episode 7. Well, the whole gang will be here to talk about Joker. Thank you so much for watching. Darius, do you want to plug anything, or do you think we should just go? Let's go stream or something, bro.
Sure.
Let's go watch something.
I'll plug something. I have this channel called Scooge. I'd like you guys to hit that fucking subscribe button. Like, why is all of these fucking podcast episodes getting like 50 views, but it only has 15 subscribers? Like, come on, guys, rack those numbers up.
Yeah, we are consistently high. Actually, Darius, it's more in the 80s range on average now than 50.
Is it? Oh, I was just looking at the last episode. It has 50 now.
Yeah, that's in the 50s, but like 1 to 5 or 1 to 5 has like 80 views, and the episode 5 has 101.
Jeez, bro. Like,
yeah,
fuck,
so
bro, we leveled up, man.
Make sure to subscribe if you like these Scooge episodes. Make sure to subscribe. It helps us out a lot in little ways.
And if you want us to start an OnlyFans, just let us know, and we'll make
All right, let's end the
JMatch97 do
episode.
it.